Hello, Commanders, and welcome to yet another community stream and Fight Night. How have y'all been? Hope you've been well. Hope you can hear me. At least the microphone levels are bouncing up and down, so everything seems good. See, we have quite a few signups now. I released the sign-up form a bit earlier than normal. We will be closing it shortly after the battle news. We'll start things off with battle news. Then I have a couple surprises for you. And once they're done, we will close down the sign-ups and we will roll with the ones who have signed up. And we currently have 299. So we probably won't be able to get through them all, but we'll be doing more fight nights or fight nighting today, as we don't have a lot of battle news. There's no new era coming up. It's just another season. So we shall be heading off with that. So without further ado, let's kick off with battle news. Obviously, season 4 coming up next Monday. What do we have for season 4? Well, we have new Power Stones. See what's changed, what's new. There's at least one new Power Stone, but most of the others are just tier up. So out of the defensive Power Stones, we've got damage 4. It's going to be a tier up. Defensive Power Stones, we have 2 tier ups, protection 4 and resist conditions 2. On the movement side, there we have 1 tier up, speed 4, and then we've got the stealth Power Stone incoming. It's unique and mythic Power Stone, that. And then out of the range Power Stones, we have aim 4 and ability Power Stones enhance 2 is tiering up. Those were the Power Stones. Then we have quite a few balance changes. Starting things off with the Battle Drummer. The Battle Drummer's aura now also affects constructs. It didn't before, but it is now. So big change there. We'll probably be seeing more of the Battle Drummer out. Then we have the skeletons, and these are the spawn skeletons. So health per level increased from 3% to 5%, so they're getting a buff to their health. Spirit Panthers, they're getting a nice buff as well. Base health increased from 750 to 1000, and the self-heal cooldown decreased from 0.5 seconds to 0.25. So they will be healing themselves a bit faster. Rhyme Lord, health per level increased from 5% to 8.5, and the attack width, so when it attacks, the width of the attack is increased from 1.25 to 2, so substantially wider attack there. Moving on, so we have R31NO. Attack cooldown decreased from 3.0 to 2.5 seconds, so attacking a bit faster. One note on this unit, still having problems with the reload Power Stone, and it looks as though a fix will not be making it for the next season, so that is unfortunate, but that's just how it goes at the moment. Then we have the some artifact changes. The Troll Giant's Toe primary effect bonus damage per artifact level increased from 1% to 1.5%. Then we have the Great Hammer of the Shattered Mountain. That is getting a little bit nerfed, as it is a very, very powerful artifact indeed. So the primary effect bonus, the damage is decreased from 50% to plus 40%. And the primary effect bonus damage per ascension level is decreased from 1.5 to 1. And then the area size decreased from 25% to 20%, so a little bit smaller increase in area of effect sizes. And then the size per ascension level is decreased from 5% to 4%. Just small adjustment there. I can see people crying about the nerf on the Great Hammer. Well, to be honest, the Power Stone is just way too powerful. So, Power Stone artifact, the artifact is way too powerful. So, it needed a little nerf. Then the Spear of Cataclysm primary effect cooldown for Meteor Strike decreased from 7 to 6 seconds, so it'll be shooting a bit more meteors than usual, or up until now. Moving on, then, the unique skin in the premium rewards is a skin for R31NO. And then other changes, Paladin's description has been updated to be a bit more accurate. You can check that out then on Monday as to how it's changed. Right, so next we have done the battle news. And now we shall have a couple little videos. Let's see, actually, I think we'll close that off so we don't have extra music in the background, and let's head on off and see what's new. So what do you guys think I'm going to be showing you? Something new? New units? Well, these are actually, I've got 2 new units here to show you, and these aren't coming next season, they're coming in the next era. So not for next season, but for the next era. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the first one. Nice. That was indeed the Tide Shaman, the extra cool unit. So basically it's shooting bubbles which do damage against enemy and heal your own units. I can show that one more time. Well, actually, some of you are asking what the sign up link is. I can pop it in here, obviously. Also in the Discord. So here's the sign up link. Go ahead and get signed up. We will be closing it momentarily. And in future, if you want to get signed up earlier than at the beginning of the stream, then do head into our Discord. I always put into the announcements. It's been before 1 hour before the stream, but now it was actually 2 hours before, but excellent stuff. So next, let's have one more look at the Tide Shaman in case you missed it the first time. It's a quick video. Cool. Now we have one more to show, and then we'll be heading off and starting up the fight nights. Let's see, what do we have now? The Earth Warden. You see what interesting is happening with the Earth Warden there? Let's have one more quick look. This is an interesting unit. So watch what happens when the Earth Warden dies. It actually turns into a statue. So it's a unit that attacks, and when it dies, it turns into a statue, blocking the enemy units from advancing. It's pretty neat, pretty cool. Anyway, let's get back to what most of us are here for. Oh, the factions of the new units. Well, let's have a quick look. I can let you know that. So the Earth Wardens. Let's see if I can quickly get that information. The Earth Wardens are construct, basically because they turn into a statue, because it's a construct. So that's that. It does have some immunities, stun, physical forces, and plague. So that is the Earth Warden. And then we have the other unit, the Tide Shaman, which created the bubbles. They're actually kind of like spheres of water, bubbles of water that float and cause damage to enemies and heal your units. And it is a nature unit, obviously. Immunities are plague and mind control. Though that can change, but that's what they're set to be as. So let's see, how many do we have? We have quite a few now in oh, we have lots more come in now that the stream started. So I shall quickly be making some modifications. I see quite a few of you have left out the @ sign before the player tag. The only problem with that is if nothing's done about it, then you won't battle. And if I do something about it, then it takes a little extra time. But see if we can't quickly just add the @ sign. And see that there's actually a few here with completely wrong player tags. Cannot be that short, and they cannot be that long. Anyway, so we now have 322 signups. I will be closing the sign up. Sign up is closing now. 2 extra ones come in, so I'll just add those quickly, and we'll get to the fighting. And can't look at the chat at the moment because I'm trying to get this done as quickly as possible so we can get this going. So what have I promised? 500 gems for a win, 250 gems for a draw, and a loss, or if you don't get to battle, is 100 gems. So everybody gets something. Now let's add all the participants. It's going to take a few moments for the system to go through that lot. Let's just check. Yes, we have 318, so there were quite a few that did not enter in the player tag correctly, even though I added the @ mark. But that's okay. And we shall now shuffle the list, and we shall okay, we'll try that again. Computer decided to say no. Go. Now everything is looking good again. Everybody entered again. Yes, we have the 318. 59 likes. Oh dear, we're gonna have to extend that a bit then, because getting the likes a bit too much there. So 500, 250, 100, 318 participants. We are ready to go. We are going live. Right, so let's go through quickly. I'll show you what I have. You guys can already see it. It's a very basic layout. It's actually what I play myself, with a little bit higher level of units. So let's see. There we go. There you can see the levels that we have at the moment. I think that should be adequate. You need a helper. I probably do need a helper. It's just basically because our system obviously doesn't talk with Google Forms, and to do the signups has to be with Google Forms, so it can't be completely automated, at least not easily. But anyway, we're ready to go. We have dogs at the front, warhounds to be precise. They are 130 and 120 level. Both have double immunity, and I was actually going to put in the frost on them, but looks as though I didn't quite make it, but we'll leave it like that because we don't want to waste any more time. Then we have one set of righteous defenders behind them with frost, damage 3 and protection 3. Then we have some good old Eternal Champions behind them, level 120, damage 3, resist conditions, and another damage 3. Then we have Arcane Blades, lots of nice Power Stones on them, 130 and 120 levels. Then we have, obviously, Wraiths here, doing some good damage. Why are they only 117? That's annoying. Let's do 120. Is 120 enough? It's fine, I don't know. Then we have Blessed Bombot, 120. With protection and block. And at the very back, we have some Risens just to try to take care of some of those corner builds at 130 level. Yeah, that's pretty much what we're looking at today. Let's see. We should be heading off with... Then auto spin on, we should be heading off with Hytagos. Let's see if we start off with, yes, we do. Let's see how we do. And now I can start looking at the some of the chat stuff as well. I won't go if there was something that you asked or said earlier and you want me to react on that. Go ahead and give me another shout. I'll react to it then. Don't want to scroll back because there's quite a lot of stuff, and then I'll be out of sync and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I do see Reno, and the reload fix does not look as though it's going to be making it for next season, unfortunately. Possibly. If a hotfix is managed, then yes, but we'll see. But at the moment, it does look as though it won't be making it. What other issues do we have at the moment that require fixes that aren't making it? I have to say I'm not 100% sure about the situation with the troll giant's toe. That in quite a few cases is not properly triggering the health increase triggers. So, ooh, royal shipment. Ooh, what am I gonna get? Oh, we don't have time to watch an ad. There we go. We're continuing. Quizzes. Yes, let's. Okay, we can put in a quiz. Let's go for the first quiz. First quiz. Let me drop that in there. And this time, why don't I open the quiz as well before drop it? Wouldn't that be handy? So, here we go. I think the first quiz is ready. 5k gold for ad best roll shipment. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good roll shipment that was, but don't have time for it. And it's not really necessary on Crucible's Minions account. It is a developer account, so it is not in the normal game. You can't see it in the normal game. So it's kind of pointless. Right. There is the first quiz. It is open. Go ahead and check it out. And just a heads up, it is set for a short answer. Don't want overly long answers because then it will take ages to go through them all. But just try to be, as precise as possible, but keep it short. Who's this? This is Woon Chen Peng. Oh. Ooh, it doesn't look good for me. About Endless March units not all dying together. Well, they should. I'll have to check that one up. Go ahead and send me a DM through Discord or something if you have any extra info on that. how, if there's anything like how to get it reproduced, I'll have a look. Size up. Testing. Can't really tell yet. Oh, no, no good, no good. Not good for me. Not good for me. Pepperclot. I thought my army was kind of tough. It looks as though everybody's just wiping the board. My army. And everyone's talking about the execute power stone does that. What's it doing? Is the execute power stone taking care of my army? Simo GG saying something funny about my quiz. I don't understand what he's reading. Yeah. Those are big roots with the hammer, with the great hammer. You tell my position. Actually, the problem with telling folks' position is then everybody starts asking for it, and the whole stream goes into where am I? So I think I shall keep off going through as to who is where and so on. Gorka Morka. I seem to have no chance. Yeah, it's good for you guys. Not good for me. Up. Looks as though I'm in for a win now. Yes. Victory. Does that mean I get 500 gems as well? Oh dear. Frost Dragon there. Beledwed. It's a difficult name, that is. Soup's on point. Don't worry, you'll beat my team. Well, we'll see. I mean, things can go any which way. Talking about that, I mean, it's some of it's got to do with RNG as well. I was raiding with my own account, doing steadily getting 1 heart per attempt. And then all of a sudden, one of my attempts, I made no changes. Everything was the same. I didn't get a single percent. Didn't get a single hit on the boss. So RNG definitely does have an effect. Some unit decides to turn and go in a different direction at some point, and then that tips the balance completely. Yeah, Reno's super cool. That is one of the coolest units in my opinion at the moment. He's cool. He's cool. Oh boy, yeah. Once we get the reload working on Reno, then imagine having 2, maybe even 3 continuous barrages of base bullets. That would be cool. Wolf 230, decimating my army. More dragons. What, you mean you'd want, you know, like another Draken unit? Well, you've had one. Surely we can't have another one. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Stream is unlisted. Pretty sure it should be public. Oh, I'll set it again and save it again. Well, you're all here watching it, so it can't be that bad. It looks as though it's public on my end, so I don't know. I don't know. That's super weird. Another vehicle unit. We don't have many vehicles. I think we have one vehicle. The battle wagon. Yeah. You could just post the battle list. The battle list is super long. Super duper long. I do have an idea for the list, and I think I will have it implemented for the next time. So we will then have an actual list. It needs just a little extra manual work once I get it working the way I like. Then it's just a simple matter of a copy paste and delete a few columns. And then we should be able to get a list out. It'll probably be like a Google Forms type of list, so we can just pop in and have a look. Yeah, I couldn't find the stream for search on, but oh, that is odd. Well, maybe it wasn't saved, but it did look like public here, so I refreshed it and saved it again, and well, oh well. Oh well. That's fine. It's okay. It's okay. We're all here having fun. That's the main thing. Even if list is long, yeah, you could, yeah, Control F, definitely, yeah. Basically, that's what I want. I mean, the easiest way, yes, I could get a list that would be basically like a picture. So that's not something that would be cool, because with it being so long, it would be very difficult to find yourself then. But I am thinking of getting an actual list that would be actual text-based in the form, so you could then search and find yourself quite easily. The problem is just to get it that you see the player name, because I don't want to have player tags, and that's the main problem, which is a slight obstacle. But I do have an idea for that, and I will have it implemented for next time. Next quiz at 100 likes, probably. Why not? I haven't changed the text there, but we're at 80 likes now. But I shall indeed. Next whiz at 1,000 likes. No, 100 likes. Cool. We are now against Kettu. Kettu beat me. Sad. Corner of shame, yes. Well, it does look as though I need to make a tougher army, but then some of you there are players who aren't that high in the ranks yet, and so on, and so it's not nice to have the army too tough, because nobody likes losing all the time. So I think RW damage needs some love. Risen Warrior damage, yeah. Risen Warriors, actually, they are super effective when you have them in the corners like that, if we had the Strike Power Stone. So when the strike power stone is out, then you stick as many as you can on the Risen Warriors, and boy, they decimate those corner builds. At the moment, then we just have the damage 3, and I think I had the Execute power stone. That's not good enough if they don't manage to get enough hits in. That was actually surprisingly close, that one. Next patch, Chaos Swarm will be a bit stronger. It will, yes, there was the skeleton buff. That will definitely bring the Death Knight back into play. And of course the Necromancer, getting groups of skeletons from the bow, so definitely. Risen War benefit a lot from so many power stones. They do. I mean, it's very versatile. It's a cool unit. I like it. No, we don't need that at the moment. Actually, I do notice that we might be running low on auto spin tokens at some point, so I shall quickly add some so that it doesn't surprise us. Auto spin tokens. And can't just get unlimited auto spins anymore for one reason or the other. I don't know. Maybe somebody added something into the code and prevented it. So, but we shall make do. Swarm build already overpowering this season with immunities, power stones. Yeah, they are. Immunity power stone is a cool power stone, definitely, especially when you get 2 of them. I don't know if the HP buff will do anything because 99% of the time it's 1 to 2 shot anyway. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, we make balance changes and we look at the data. Obviously, we look at the data before a balance change is made. That tells us what needs balancing, and then after that, once we've done some changes, then we monitor as to what kind of effect it's had. Something still needs doing. That was interesting. Double Blessed Bombot. I wonder if I should have had double. Placed one of those arcane blades. Should maybe put immunity on the arcane blades as well. They'd zip through those roots a bit faster and get to the enemy. Not good. Not good. Oh, I'm only at 17% win rate. You can clearly see that most of the opponents here that are in the stream, most are very, very powerful. So let's see. Crucible, with more new units incoming, will we receive more gold? Can't catch up with all the units we have right now. Would be nice if we get more gold. Well, yeah. Gold was actually increased quite a bit during the summer. A lot. And at least personally, what I feel, I don't think gold is the restricting element at the moment. But I don't know, some of you might be of a different mind. I think it's more of a unit shards are the more posing more restriction than actual gold. Yay, I'm winning. Won, finally. Let's see if we get that win rate up a little bit. 35, it's up a bit. If you max your gold every day through PvP, you'll you'll be fine. I'm stacked to about 90k. Yeah, I mean, if you don't manage to get all the gold that's restricted by the daily limit. Now, the daily limit, that only restricts gold that you get for the battle winnings and the gold that's collected in the gold cart. So all other gold income in the game is not restricted. So you can still get gold from journey levels, skirmishes, bounty hunts, any of the wagons, the timed wagons, ad wagons, and so on. So, and you do actually need to spin quite a few times until you reach the day. So yeah, Ivan there saying, remember to hit the daily gold cap. It will stack quite nicely in the long run. It will, definitely. Is there a way to bring back Veil Chest if even a weekly amount Veil units have dried up? Well, Veil units will, at the latest, they'll be back again in kind of the normal free rotation when the Shadow of Veils era is back. I don't know, maybe earlier. I don't know, maybe, possibly. But at the moment, I think if all else fails, then when the era comes back again, then they'll be back. Link from first quiz. Yeah, I can pop in the link again. If you scroll up, you can find it, but I shall drop it. Oops, lost my mouse there for a second. There we go. There's the first quiz. First quiz link is there again. That's not the second quiz, it's still the first quiz. We're at 93 likes. 93 likes, so once we hit that 100, we shall get another quiz. Isn't every 5 rotations now? Yes, if no errors have been taken out. Now that's something that you just reminded me is what I was wondering myself, and I meant to get that verified, so I will get that verified for next time. I will get that verified. Need gold. Yes, gold. Make sure you do spinning. Use auto spins. They're best. The auto spins are best used once you've done a few spins to get. If, for instance, you log in for the first time during the day, then spin for a bit, and you will get the Royal Shipment and the Unit Express most likely quite soon. As soon as you've gotten those, then stick on that auto spin and just let it go. Both of those, they only appear a few times each a day. So once you have them once, then you can auto spin and probably auto spin through the whole 200 spins until before you'd get either of them again. So. I'd like another way to use skin shards. You mean Eternite? Maybe trade for gold, even if it's like 5,000 for 2,500 gold. Yeah. Well, Eternite is just one of the resources that's purely connected to the cosmetics. So I don't know. I doubt whether anything like that would be done, but I don't know. You never know. Interesting idea, but I don't think it would be implemented. 53% win rate. Now that's not bad. I mean, I'm kind of like, you know, midfield. That's good. Crucible, a lot are unhappy with the removal of the commander chest from the battle pass. Not everyone fancies the new chess. True, but we can't have multiple battle passes, and we were figuring that basically when we have these special errors, and the final one would be for special units. But valid feedback, something definitely that I can take forwards and let the team know. Wagons need a timer, 10 seconds or so, and then have them go away. It would keep people who idle spin at work happy without too much effort on back end. Yeah, you could have a timer there and go 10 seconds, and then what happens then if you happen to just notice out of the corner of your eye 500 gems for watching an ad, and you miss it because the timer goes up. That wouldn't be good. Interesting idea, but well, we'll see. Anyway, to get into the fight night, basically you have to sign up before the stream. You do still have about 15 minutes once the stream started to still sign up, but we have to call the signing up. Have to stop it at some point because we just get so many signed up. We would never get through everyone, and then we run into the situation where, based on the random factor here, because the signups are then shuffled, and then if we have so many signed up, then chances are you could go many streams without battling, so that wouldn't be cool. Saeed! Oh, that didn't go well for me. 100 likes! Woohoo! Who's ready for another quiz? I think quiz number 1. Quiz number 1 is not accepting any more replies, and just I can quickly see what kind of answers we've gotten. We have quite a few nerf hammer, nerf great hammer, nerf great hammer. Lots of calls for nerfing great hammer. Good news, if you didn't catch the beginning of the stream, next season the great hammer is being nerfed. So that is cool. How many new units next era? I'll have a look in a moment. Let's just get this quiz out of the way. How about if I open it up again before? This one's not so much of a quiz. It's basically just kind of like a question. Just want to get kind of like a feel for what level players we have. So there is the next quiz. Now, when answering, I tried to be as specific as possible. Select what applies to you, and if you are not in the leagues yet, then the bottom choice, you can enter in what rank you're in. So enter in what rank, either rank, number, or just the number. Either will do. Why doesn't it just go in order and continue into the next stream? What happened to that rule? Now it's unfair. Some people go every stream and some people never go. It should be in order like before. It wasn't in order like before. Even during Ulthur's time, he did shuffle the list. We can't roll into the next stream because there are so many. At some point, we would run into the situation where people who sign up for a fight night, then their sign up would basically mean that they'd be fighting in, I don't know, half a year. So we can't roll one fight night sign up into the next fight night, because that would just exponentially create problems. So that wouldn't be good. Basically, it has to be shuffled because no, I mean it was a good question. But your point on why it can't be kind of like first come first serve, so whoever signs up first gets to fight first. That would be fine, but not everybody has time to monitor and see when the sign up is released. And so you have folks who get the message that the stream is started, and they hop into the stream, and that's when they sign up. And by that time, then there's already 200-300 signups, and so they would never be able to. So I don't know. It's. I always miss my turn. I never see myself fight. Yeah, that is the problem then. But hopefully I'm pretty confident that I can get the list sorted out. So next time, I will be able to plonk in a list that you can then check and see when you're fighting. And then I can give updates now and then at what point we're at. 7 arrow. 7 arrow. Is that like, or it's kind of like 0, but it's not a Z, it's a 7. Well, hydrate, water. Li Ji Ho. Ah. That. Yeah, the plague that's applied when the Devourer hops out, and that kind of stops my army. At least it seems to have done in pretty much every single time I've seen the Devourer today. Ah, kind of like a semi-corner build. Yeah, I mean, oh, they did. Arcane Blades came to help the Risen Warriors down in the corner there. So the corner part of that build was decimated. But now we have the Molten Armor blasting away. Whew. For a minute there I was worried that he's got the Arcane Hammer there. The Reconstruction Hammer. And now what you get with that when you have the Molten Armor is you have it blasting away like that, and then if you have it spawn back 2 or maybe even 3 times, then that can decimate an opponent very quickly. Oh, Death Knight. Not a unit that you come across too often nowadays, at least in the later ranks and in the leagues, but maybe with the nerf, well, that'll be changing up. Well, we have immediately another Death Knight, so there we go. Zerikin. Yeah, that's the end of me. Yeah. No chance. Rabble Supreme random is fair. Or random. Oh yeah, the Fight Knighting. Yeah. That's yeah, it's random. Soup's on point. You the best. I'm sounding like you more than all. Well, thank you. We're completely different types of people. I mean, all three of me. So, you like me or you don't. I don't know. This is what you get now. That is a puny amount of water. A puny amount of water. You see, I have this puny amount of water. And then I have this puny amount of water. So kind of like 2 punies equals 1 okay amount. Yeah, well, if I run out of water, then I can always put you on pause and go get some more. Did I miss the Fight Night? Ooh. Mopped the way. You did not miss the Fight Night. We're still going. We haven't even reached halfway yet, so we're going good. We are going good. Let's see. Climatic. I mean, higher ranks are swarm with Great Hammer. plus Ghost, Cannoneer, and some corner builds. Yeah, I mean that's what. I mean, it's basically each rank, and even in some ranks, there is variance of what you tend to find at the beginning of the rank and the end of the rank. But yeah, it would seem that at least in the higher builds at the moment, then there are quite a few corner builds, like we can see here now again. So I mean, if there are any new players watching that don't understand what we mean by corner build, it's basically a build that kind of like stays in place and honkers down in place and kind of attacks the opponent. They can be restricted by walls, or then they can be just restricted by the types of units that are used, that they just don't kind of wander off too much. What other types of units do we have? Layouts do we have? In addition to the corner build, well, there's a swarm build. So that's where you have units that are super fast, kind of like just charge and try to swarm the army very, very fast, very quick. If it works, then it is a very short battle. If it doesn't, then it can be a very short battle then as well. But yeah, so what else do we have? Then we have the Titan build. They're basically where all the units are pretty much mythic units. Quite often you'll find it'll be the Stormcaller, Paladin, Monster Hunter, Eternal Champions, and possibly a Battle Drummer behind them. Depending on what you choose, you might even be able to get in a Druid in there. And that's not a mythic unit, but it's still quite often a part of the Titan build. So yeah, and then basically you can have mixes, kind of like what my layout here is now. It's kind of like semi-swarm and semi kind of standard troop army. So that's what I would call armies that have basic units that kind of just advance, not as fast as a swarm, but they don't stay in place. So kind of like the Righteous Defenders, Shield Bearers, those kind of units, and I call those like troop armies, so just troop along. Next quiz at 150. I forget to update that text. Update the text. Now the interesting thing about the third quiz, who can guess what the interesting thing about the third quiz is? Can somebody guess? And somebody guess. Yeah, I was gonna say Necrin. I think you did fight quite early as well. So just what I remember. Not going to check because then everybody wants me to check. Yeah, next quiz is at 150 likes. How many likes do we have now? We have 113, so we might not make it to 150. Let's see. But there is an interesting thing about the third quiz. Who can guess what the interesting thing about the third quiz is? Thunderhead, we get rewards. Well, that's normal, so it's not quite that interesting. Well, it's interesting to get gems, but the interesting thing about the third quiz. Give us a clue. There's not much to it. That's the clue. Did I fight Jon Snow? I can't remember that you would have. We're fighting Baby Dragon 0123. Statistic quiz. Nope, that's not the interesting thing. It's talk about the ranking system. No. For the third quiz, we guess your nationality. Okay, well, I'll put you out of misery. The third quiz, I said that there's not much to it, and that's kind of like literally the thing. There's not much to it. I don't have a third quiz at the moment. So I am up for ideas of what the third quiz would be. Guess my nationality. Yeah, I don't know. If we don't think of anything else, and then yeah, that could be a good quiz. There was an idea that there was an idea proposed to me as to what the oldest clan is in the game, or out of clans that are in the top certain amount, what the oldest one is, but can't do that quiz. Can't do that. Third quiz, what dragon is next? What do you mean, what dragon? Have another dragon? Another dragon? We've been years without a single one, and we already have one, and you want another one? Oh dear. When does the new era start again? Basically each era consists of 4 seasons, and each season is 2 weeks long. So that means we've got the 4th season starting next Monday, and that will last for 2 weeks, and then the next era starts. So 2 weeks on Monday. That's when the next era begins. Make it a quiz to make a quiz. Make it a quiz. Make a quiz to make a quiz. Make it a quiz to make a quiz. Quiz ideas. Yeah, quiz ideas. Cool. More dragons? Question mark? Yes. Well, I don't know. I don't know. It'd be kind of odd to have another dragon. We just had one. Or maybe we take that dragon away and give you a different one. No. No, we won't be taking units away from you. No, 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 no. MC could use some love in terms of skins. Minecrafter skins. The Demon Flower. Yes, if folks haven't heard yet, I call the Minecrafter the Demon Flower. Looks like a flower, and it looks and it acts like a demon. The unit I dislike the most. Yeah. Flying dragon or flying unit. Yeah, we have one flying unit, the Murder of Crows. Dragon that uses wings. Yeah. Yeah, well, why not? Mutu Mortu. Mutu Mortu. There's a Devourer again, spreading that plague. Should have maybe had the Bulwark of the Dragon Slayer. Would have helped against the plague. Quiz! Will there be a 4th quiz? Mwahaha. Saeed, we need nerf for dragon. Oh dear. Yeah. The dragon could change every era. Now that would be an interesting idea. So you'd have the same dragon, you'd level up that one dragon, but the dragon itself would, you know, it would change depending on the era. Wow, now that would be a neat idea. I wonder if there are certain people watching the stream. Ooh. That would be a neat idea. There's really little dragon players out there. There are, you don't run into it too often, but when you do, then it seems to be used very effectively. Well, at the beginning of the era, it wasn't, obviously because folks didn't have it leveled up yet too well, so it was very easy to beat. But now, you have it behind you have it behind tanky units that take all the damage incoming, then you have that dragon from behind just blasting away without using breath. Wow, it's effective. True, dragon will be getting a slight nerf along because of the artifact. The great hammer nerf will be causing a nerf to many units. Great hammer should be only aura and melee artifacts to make it balanced. That's an idea. RS. See what you can do. You're using Reina, which is good. Like that. See how to. Ooh, my Risen Warriors took him out. Ooh, look at that. Victory. My win rate. I haven't looked at my win rate for a while now. 52. We're yeah, midfield. So that's pretty good. I mean, it's a balanced layout then. I use the dragon. Fight me, please. We'll see. We'll see. It's random number generation working now. We'll see who we get to battle. We are at 2 minutes past the top of the hour. That means we are just past the halfway point. We have already done, well, if we can believe the auto spins, then we've already done 106 battles. And if I remember correctly, there were 318 sign-ups, so that means we are not even halfway. But don't worry, if you don't get to fight, you still get the 100 gems, so that should be okay. If everything is nerfed, does that mean I am nerfed? We are all nerfed. Yeah. Well, if you use a lot of the units that are getting nerfs now, then you could maybe say that you're getting a general nerf. Need more nerf for the Great Hammer. I don't think we need more. I mean, we need to see how the balance changes that we're now implementing. We need to see how they work. So why would anyone use TG anymore when living bark exists? TG. Thorn guards. Well, I don't know. I like thorn guards. Time to nerf walls. Yes, I do think we need to nerf the walls. They're used way too much. The walls should be made out of paper. Where is the patch note? Patch notes are always released round about when the season changes. Sometimes a little after, sometimes a little bit before, but round about when the season changes. If you want a sneak peek of the patch notes, then once the stream is over, then just kind of, you know, pull that lever back and watch the beginning for the battle news. That's basically, we go through what is in the patch notes in the battle news. Laughs in Chaos Squad. Zoom is saying to Anti-Viper, laughs at Chaos Squad. Living bark is impossible to upgrade. And you know I'm not buying Val wagons. Yep. You have to wait for the air to come back again. Wall fortification, yeah. Yeah, officially it's the fortification, but everybody calls it the wall. Got to say, love the changes to Great Hammer. We should see the new builds become more refined. I have to agree. I have to agree. And I have to say, lots of folks do agree with you. At least according to Discord, I can see a lot of chatter by folks who actually use the Great Hammer artifact, and even they're saying that it is a little OP. Walls gain spikes at level 160 to reflect damage. Ooh, what an idea. Hadouken. There's a corner build that did not survive. Wow. Was interesting. Mons, can you make Minecrafter be more efficient? Problem is when it attacks a unit, the MC will not gonna move until the enemy converted, make it only hit one in range unit while MC can do 5. Uh-huh. I don't know. Yeah. I think the Minecrafter or Demon Flower. I think the workings are okay with it, but it is. I mean, especially if you have your army advancing against the one Minecrafter, and it happens to be able to corrupt a unit that's kind of in the near the beginning or near the front edge of your army, and then your army just stops in place to attack that one unit. It can effectively stop your advancing army and keep it stopped as it picks off more and more and corrupts more and more of your army. So that is one of the reasons why I don't like it too much. And actually, the interesting thing I noticed on Discord, there were quite a few people who didn't realize that you can actually see from the Minecrafter's beam roughly how long it will take for it to corrupt that unit. Next time you use it, if you do use it, take a close look at the beam when it targets a unit and shoots its nice purple beam. Look at the beam, you'll see it's kind of quite transparent, but it will steadily get darker and darker. And that is giving you a general idea of the progression of the mine corruption. Pro tip there. So there is one small issue that was noticed with it. When you have the artifact that caps the mine corruption resistance or immunity, in those cases the opacity of the beam isn't quite telling the proper situation. It's not registering when there's a cap, when the unit should be immune. It's not registering it quite correctly. But in most general cases, and until it's sorted, then generally the beam will tell you. Can we fix Chaos Archers? Every time it attacks, it moves forward. That is actually the design of the unit at the moment. I believe I brought that up, and that is the way the unit's been done, but possibly it could be fixed. We had some other units that used to do that, and they were changed. It was actually the Honoka. Actually doing quite... Oh, we have Santa! Look at that. Santa Claus is around. He's on vacation at the moment. So yeah, we had, I think the Stormcaller was the unit. It would always take a few steps in between electrocuting units. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'll bring it up. Devourer is so strong at the moment. Yes, it is, and I mean, the higher the level your units are, then the more powerful the Devourer is. So it's another tip if you're wondering as to what units to place on the field. If you're relying on the Devourer to win the battle for you, then select the units with the higher unit levels, because then your Devourer will be equally stronger. Devourer needs googly eyes. We're at 136 likes. We haven't gotten any good ideas for the third quiz, if we're going to have the third quiz. What gift did we receive on Christmas Day? Quiz number 3? I don't know. I don't know. This to be a quiz where I know. How much longer does the live stream go for? It goes for another 17 minutes. Or 16 minutes and 41 seconds. 30 seconds. Quiz 3, are you on the list? Soup's on point. Units that can dig underground and separately come up and attack random units and stun them. So kind of like Risen Warriors that stun. You have a Power Stone that grants stunning ability. You have Power Stones that grant the freezing ability. Basically put that on the Risen Warriors and that's almost what you get. But I don't know, I mean, separately come up and attack random units. So it would be a unit that would kind of like pop up in random places. Interesting idea, yeah. Quiz 3, what is the best single unit? That is a question that's been used in so many streams. I remember authors use that one quite a few times. Best type of build, Corner Rush. We could do both, actually. We could have, the third quiz could be with both questions. It could have multiple questions. So, best type of build. And then, best unit. Are you a Battle Legion player? Yeah. I suppose we could have folks on the stream that aren't players, actually. I mean, yeah. What unit do you see most often? A bubble unit and a terracotta unit? Yeah. Is platinum rank resets to start or gold is? What? The leagues at the moment, when the season changes, you will be brought back 3 league tiers. So three tiers. You're brought back 3 tiers when the league starts. Thanos doing quite well. That's a corner build without the wall, without the fortifications or walls. That was a corner build there. Quite often, also in corner builds, you'll find that there's the roots in front to slow enemy down, and then you have Crystal Spire, Catapult, ancient tree, these kind of units, and then the tanky units that don't advance very fast, so it gives time for the opponent to get to you. Counting the one league you are in or not. Basically, I think it would be that if you are in, say you're in Master 4, then you'd be brought back to Master 3, 2, 1. 2. So you'd be in Master 1. If you're Master 3, then you'd be brought back to... Or Master... Was it Diamond? Or Platinum? Oh, I can't remember. The link to sign up, the Fight Night sign up link, that closed after the battle news and the sneak peeks. So the sign up is closed at the moment. You can't have it open all the time because you can't keep adding folks in. How many likes do we have? Right. 142. We're getting so close. So close. So what kind of questions did we have? Yeah. Atro Energizer, the sign up link is closed. The Fight Night sign up is closed. I would recommend before the next stream, or you catch the beginning of the stream, and the sign up will still be open. So actually auto spins, we have 55 left, so we've now battled 145. Yeah. I've been distracted with my alt account lately. Okay. Yes, victory! What my win rate? Are we around 50? Are we still around 50? Would be good if we are. 27. No. Well, a few wins and they'll rise. Win rate, for folks who don't know how it works, it's what we call a sliding win rate. So it's not like a total. Out of all the battles you've ever done, it's not even like a total of the last 100 or the last 10. Well, it is in a way, but what it does do, it takes into account a certain amount of battles that you've done, and it's not a very high figure, but the battles that you've done, the very most recent battles, have higher weight to them. So what it does is it creates a more reactive win rate. So if you make a change to your army, then you'll see very quickly the win rate change. If it was, for instance, the average of 100 battles, then you could lose many times or win many times, and it would hardly move. So the idea behind that kind of a sliding, very quickly reacting win rate is that it gives you a much better sense of whether your army is doing better or worse with small changes. So of course, with the battles being RNG, the opponents being randomly chosen, it can take up to 10 or 20 battles until you actually see the difference. I mean, you could easily be for 10 battles pitted against army layouts that exactly counter what you have. So I've seen same people over and over, even alt accounts. That is a shame if that's happening. It means I will have to do some more modifications to the system to prevent that. And that will mean that sign-ups for the fight night will be closed actually before the stream even starts. If you abuse the system, then things need changing, and it will basically mean that it's not as flexible as before. So, but we'll see. There are ways I can change it to prevent multiple battles. 150 likes. We are at 150 likes. So let's actually do the quiz that you said. I want to see what kind of builds you're running. So I shall do what I haven't done before and create a quiz on the fly. But this is a quiz that you guys came up with. Are you using the weighted signups Ultra used? How weighted? How? I don't think they're weighted in any way. Basically, you sign up. Then when I decide to close the sign up, then I grab everybody who's signed up and I put them into the system, and then they get shuffled, and then we fight. Crucible, why all TL released messages from BL media channel stocks always? All you have to publish the content and do it. Only TL doesn't work. Yeah, it's a bot that grabs and puts in our media into that channel, and as far as I can tell, I haven't taken the proper amount of time to go through it, but as far as I can tell, in those situations automatic publishing is not possible, so it would require manually going through and then publishing each one. Yeah, we're at 150 likes. I'm doing the quiz now. So what layout do you prefer to use? So what layouts do we have? We have corner. Then we have Titan. We have the swarm. Oops. What do we have then? Basic troop. And what other layouts do we have? Corner, Titan, swarm, and then a basic troop layout. I think the delay is about 15 seconds. So let's just have a quick look. Does anybody come up with another layout? I think that's pretty much it. And then there's all kinds of hybrids. I'll just put in and other, so you can then add whatever. Oh, we're not going into all the catapult corner, SP corner. Corner is a corner. RD builds, condition, comp. Oh dear. Backline, catapult, chaos, swarm. You know, making a multiple choice quiz, I need to put them. Oh, dear. Oh, it's fine like that. right? So it's a multiple choice, and the last one is other. You can put in a one that if you don't find one that suits you, you can change it. Responses, accepting responses. There we go. Let's get, oops. Ooh, thought I lost it there. There we go. We have quiz number 3. There we go, quiz 3. As they would say, have at it. I don't know why the link changed. It was the same kind of quiz. The form was the same, but yeah, we have one response already. Swarm. And Titan. 50-50. Yeah. Use the ones I've added, or then you can use the other, and you can. Somebody actually did put in catapult, backline, chaos, devour, swarm, build. That's okay. It's fine. Let's see. In Author System, we already got 100 gems for signing up. At the moment, in my system, it's very basic. You sign up, and you will either get 500 gems for a win, or you'll get 250 gems for draw, or you'll get 100 gems for a loss, or you'll get 100 gems for not battling at all. So you will always get minimum of 100 gems, a maximum of 500 gems. And those are all how would you say? Well, except for the ones if you don't battle, then they're submitted. You get them after the fight night. But win, draw, and loss, those you get immediately. Once the battle is done, you get it immediately. Oh boy, there are a lot of options in the other. Oh well. And so, yeah, those are what you get. For the quizzes, it's, as I haven't really had a quiz where there's right and wrong answers, and you get, you just get gems if you get it right, or not if you get it wrong. My quizzes have been kind of just, well, like these, so no right or wrong answers, basically. So, those you get 50 gems per quiz. And those you get usually the following day, because those I have to take care of, should I say, manually. Yeah, I think I think I've seen some BUs a very highly leveled dragon, probably 150. Yeah, the sign up link is closed. It closes shortly after the battle news is taken care of. So at about 10 quarter past. About 10-15 minutes after the stream begins. I'm open to suggestions on how to do it in a different way. You can do that in Discord. There's the stream support. You can put in ideas, suggestions on better ideas. And we'll see. I'll think about it. But I'm the boss here. Trewis. Trewis? Trewis. Well, this might be close. No, I took it. 3. See, before we run out of auto spins, I'm just going to pause it there and just heal up my auto spins. Now we're at 91 then. Should be fine. Half an hour to go. 30 minutes. 75 auto spins left. I wonder if that's going to be enough. We'll see. The background here, I can add a few more. Let's see. Wow, almost 200 battles today, indeed. But now I can't count how many we've done because I just put more. Well, we've done quite a lot. Let's see. Icarus is a battle legion god. What kind of build is the a dragon with bodyguards at all sides? I don't know. Depends on what the bodyguards are. If they're all mythic units, then it could be basically a Titan build then. Can you add this game to stream for PC? Be nice to play on bug stream, or do you mean big stream and have better graphics and bigger UI? What do you mean, like how you mean like the screen? Oop, that way. The screen here, the actual game screen. That would be bigger. I don't know if you put it into like, what is it, the full screen mode, then doesn't it get quite big there? But anyway, for PC, Battle Legion, there isn't a PC version. Basically, it's for Android or iOS. You can get it to run on an emulator, so then you can play on PC, but we don't support it. You might run into problems with an emulator and so on. That's out of our hands pretty much, but right now I have Z Fold 3. Oh yeah, you're watching the stream on mobile device. You can watch the stream on a PC though, or you could kind of share your screen to a TV, for instance. Quite a few TVs nowadays support that. Have I been in battle yet? My name account is Empu. Ah, hello Empu. I'm not sure. Some of these battles go by quite fast, like that one. I miss who I'm battling, so I don't know. But shout out to Empu. Shout out to the other folks who are next to you. Unused Power Stone for gold, please. I don't know, we'll see. It's an interesting idea, obviously. Any way of getting more gold is always interesting. So yeah. So what was the result for last quiz? I mean, you mean the quiz that we just did that folks are still answering? The result is there are 3 layouts that are chosen, and then there's a million of other ones. Folks just couldn't select the basic ones. They had to put in their own dragon convoy. Everything but swarm. Nature swarm, 6 dogs, 4 wolves, 3 raven, and 1 untamed beast. Isn't that kind of like, you know, Swarm? You could have maybe chosen Swarm there. I can use all of them. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, if we disregard the single answers, the separate one exact kind of this, that, and the other, the most used would seem to be Swarm. The second most used is Corner. Then we have the Titan, and after that we have a whole load of mishmash. Separate answers, single different separate ones. I would imagine some of those can be then they can be grouped into the Titan and Swarm and so on. But the Swarm is growing all the time. 41.7 replies are using the Swarm. So it says right there, Crucible minions. Crucible's minions. Yeah, what? I missed something. Ah, yes, Soup's on point. I think Zoom is asking what my own account, the account that I play with in game. Yeah, because obviously I don't play with this account in the game. Actual like you know, like really in the game. My account is Crucible. Plain and simple, Crucible. There are a few older accounts, somebody's had the same name and so on, but Crucible is me. Mike seems to be going pretty well. Yeah, the Cannoneer got my... Yeah, that was it. That was not good. 37% win rate, not bad. Could be better, but not bad. I honestly don't know how you guys get the excess gold. I'm envious, always so short on gold. What rank are you in? Let us know, what rank are you in? See if we can't figure out what's up. Don't need Eternite, that's for sure. Need more ways to exchange Eternite, like maybe for gold or shards. Need more gold, OMG. Yeah, so some have more than enough gold and some need gold. This is most likely a rank issue as well, depends on where you are. Not enough shards to use gold. There you go. There's one in the other way. I think early in the game, you possibly have an abundance of shards, and so you're running out of gold. And then in the later stages of the game, it goes the other way. You have more gold, and you have less shards. Rank for me is 4,150, so you're in rank 16. So you should have a good amount of gold though. So. Well, let's get those wagons open and just spin. Use those auto spins again. If you want to ensure that you have a good streak of auto spinning, make sure you collect the roll shipment and the unit express. Get those out of the way, and after that, you should have a good streak at auto spinning. So you should be able to get a good amount of gold from just reaching the daily gold cap. How many gems per quiz? That would be 50 gems per quiz. And again, they're sent in tomorrow. Because it is quite late locally here. It's 20 to 8 in the evening. So I tend to want to get home quickly. So I take care, because these require manual work to send out the gems for the quizzes. And so they're done afterwards. I have 1,429 gold. Wow! That could be a lot. depending on what you want to do. But yeah, I mean, Ajax on and do you reach the gold cap or not? Because it does take quite a few spins to reach the gold cap. And obviously, the more you donate, then you get gold for donations as well. So that's another thing you need to remember to do. Especially if you have more shards than gold. Typically, even if you donate max, then if you do open up the timed wagons and get the free wagons, the daily free wagons, do the journey levels and do the bounty quests and do the skirmishes and everything, you should basically get more shards than what you can possibly donate. So folks, don't be stingy at donating, because one, your clanmates will get more shards that they need, and two, you will get gold. But also, if you donate to your clanmates, then they'll be inclined to donate back as well. So it's a win-win-win for everybody. Yash, there have been many good suggestions to help make the raids more easier in Battle Legion Discord, but I haven't seen any being taken into consideration seriously and implemented. Do developers read it? Aha, they do. I read it, and I do know we have designers that read it, and I take suggestions from there as well, and I present them to the appropriate teams. It is read, it is followed. The only thing is, it would take full-time work from many people to respond and to upkeep discourse in the suggestions channel, and it's just something we don't have time for. But all the suggestions are read through, definitely. Suggestions on making the raids more easy, that's something that we might not necessarily want to do. Basically, the raids are meant, we currently have, they're up to star rating 15, and they're meant to be that the higher star ratings should be a challenge for the higher ranked player. And at the moment, we seem to have quite a few players in star rating 15, so we don't want to make it any easier. But then again, obviously we know if you lose, then it's not nice, and it's nice to always win, but you can't always win, because then you would get to the very end, and what do you do then? So, yeah. But I have to admit, I think last week there were some very tough raids. Some of those modifier combinations, and ooh, they were tough. They were tough. But the current raid seems to be going quite well. So anyway, let's see. I went on a long rant there. Was there anything? My main gold is broke. Oh, your main account gold with gold is broke. Near 2 period while my alt has 300k gold and nothing to survive it on. Yeah, okay. Well, maybe RNG also depends on what kind of shards you get. Are you able to use the gold that you get, and so on. If you're super lucky with the shards, then yeah, you could run into problems with gold. But then if you're unlucky with the shards, then you don't have anywhere to put the gold. So yeah. So yeah. During the last 10 to 15 minutes, can we ask to be bumped up the list since we have stayed and watched the stream the entire time? To be honest, I haven't even tested how to go at how the bumping would work. But the list is just so unbelievably long. basically it would require that we would make a separate list, so kind of like maybe have like a overtime sign up. So the official fight night would end like now, and then during the stream at some point we would have had a second sign up. Would also be limited to a certain amount of players, and those who manage to get in, and those who don't. It's something worth thinking about. Yeah. Why autospin stops if Power Stone earned? You mean the loop Power Stone if you've gone past the season path completely, and at the end there's the Power Stone loop? You mean if you get one there, it stops? I don't think it should. I'll grab that and I'll. Where is it? I lost it. There we go. Michael Myers. I shall take a note of that and see if that is as it should be. I don't think it should. I think the idea is because you can collect them there. You don't need to even claim them. You can have tens of Power Stones waiting there to be claimed. So it shouldn't stop auto spinning. First to sign, never to play. Oh no. Yeah, I'm Attic, saying that he does not agree on the bumping, make fights random, should be most fair. That is true. I mean, shuffling, there you can blame Google form, and Google form then shuffles, so. Yeah. Yeah, it really stopped, and that it stops auto spin. Yeah, I'll look into that. Have a good day, Pyro Bebop. Okay, you have a good one too. Have a good day, everybody. Whereabouts? Well, you probably aren't left, but I was gonna ask whereabouts you are. It's an early morning for you. It's odd having a fight night in the morning. Yeah. Well, there you go. The Earth is round and all that, and not everybody has the same time. The top tier is less than 1%, but SR16 could challenge them further. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that is the thing, that with the 15 star levels that we have, the 15 should actually be a lot harder than it is now, and 14 a little bit harder, and so on. The curve could be a bit steeper because lots of folks are in the 16 and are happy there, but no. Yeah, the auto spin, Michael Myers. Michael Myers. Yeah, it's I'm pretty sure the looping Power Stone at the end shouldn't stop the auto spin, so I'll inquire about that, and if indeed it is not per design, then it will be sorted, and if it is by design, then I will ask if it could be redesigned. But I can't promise anything. Yeah, SR16 makes sense, but don't make current raids harder. People that don't buy elixirs would be something. Not everyone buys gems to get elixirs. The higher you go, then the more resources you need to use, and in the higher raids, then yes, you need to use elixirs. So, I was able to actually successfully do a raid in SR16 with a single elixir this time round with the current raid. It's ongoing, but that I think was a little bit of RNG in there as well. So it is possible to get through those with lower elixir amounts and so on. And hey, just the rewards you get. I mean, if you don't beat the boss, then the rewards are just drop down to the previous SR level. So if you're like in SR15 and your clan loses, then you're getting the SR14 rewards. So they're not bad. I mean, they're pretty good. So it's not an extremely bad thing if you know. Let's see if we have any more auto spins to. We have 25 left there. Oh, no, we have one. Ah, my increase updated it, so we have 126 auto spins. Yeah, so it's not the end of the world if you don't manage to beat the boss, but obviously it does mean that you then drop in the rankings, especially if you're like somewhere trying to get into the top 100 or top 1000 or whatever, something like that. So, well, yeah. But again, it comes, yeah, people don't like losing. It's yeah. I get that. Yep. Oh, did I forget to put the auto spin back on? Yes, I did. Dabaldry. Oh, I got the Devour. I think this is a win for me. There we go. If you're going to make it harder, then make free raid shards more frequent. Yeah, to be honest, I don't think we're going to be making it harder. The modifiers that are in play, they're random, so they will occasionally make raids harder than they are, generally, like they did last week. But the only way we would make them harder is we would increase the amount of SR levels. We'll see, but the current levels, I don't think they'll be receiving much change. They seem to be okay. But again, it's all about balancing. We have made alterations to them before. We have, for instance, Volcanus was at one point made quite a bit harder. Then it was brought back down a bit, according to the performance, the data that we got from it. So we do make alterations, but we listen to feedback and we monitor the data we get from changes. So don't worry. Clan versus clan like animations showdown would be sick, yeah. Let's see, what do we have? We have a few. Tixan. Beat me. I meant by increasing elixirs in raid chests for at least S or S plus. S or S plus. When elixirs being same for S and C. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I understand. Yeah. Yeah, the elixir amounts, they're not high. It's something that could be looked into. I'll add it to I'll add it to the feedback that I'm gathering. There we go. Stockpiling SR-15 would shake up the top clans eventually. Malik, nice form. Oh, did I miss Malik's battle? It's a shame. Add a system to let clans build a journey-like format to let other clans fight. Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, that'd take us back into the days of Big Bang Racing. It's a cool game, still out there. Try it out, try it out. Yeah, in that game you create your own. You can create levels that other players can race through. Played Animation Showdown, you'd know what I mean by clan versus clan events. They're very cool. Yep, definitely. Yeah, clan versus clan. I mean, one thing that would be also quite cool. I don't know if you guys are the same opinion, but kind of play against your friend or a clanmate. That would be interesting. We'll see. Jon Snow. Hey, Jon Snow. Sorry you lost, but you actually asked that near the beginning of the stream if you had already played, but you played now. Or battled. Animation Throwdown. Yeah, I'll check that out. Any future nerf buff for Untamed Beast? Do not know. I don't think one is... Well, one is not in for the next season. And I do not know the balance changes for Era for the next Era Season 1. Who knows? Possibly. Don't know. Condition armies have now hard time to defeating Devour or Bulwark armies, yeah. How do I play against you? You play against me, or you play against Crucible's minions by signing up to the fight night a little bit before the fight night begins. Hop onto our Discord. There you will find the sign up form. If you aren't a part of our Discord or don't want to go there, then at the beginning of the stream, today I put it into the chat at the beginning. Quite often I'll also put it into the description. This time I completely forgot. I just realized that the sign up was not in the description of the stream. But the sign up anyway, it closes quite early in the stream. So about 10-15 minutes after the stream begins, the sign up closes. We'll see if folks have neat ideas, better ideas how to do it, then sure. Our Discord, in there you'll find the stream support. It was, yeah. And you can go ahead and send in your suggestion. We are a couple minutes away from the end of the stream. Oh no! We'll have a few more fights. Are there plans for any new mythic artifacts? We just had quite a few artifacts. We had 3 artifacts, didn't we? Just recently. I don't know. It's something that we will have to wait and see. And we now ask if we have fought. It's like, oh, it's 8 o'clock now. Basically, we're just gonna have a couple more battles, and that will be it for this time. Discard literally everyone is asking for RD's nerf. Are the developers aware of that? Yes, we are aware of that, and we're also looking at the data. We'll see. All units do get nerfed and buffed in turn, so we will see. We will see. Okay, we'll go with one more battle after this one, and that will be it for the stream today. We are now battling Kunungin. After that, now we're starting the last battle in this stream. Getting tired. Grits and gravy. Here we go. Here we go. Grits and gravy. Untamed beast there. Will my eternal champions take it down? They did. Oh no. Oh no, he's got full. Oh, and he's got the. No, I'm never going to beat that. Or am I? Oh, that was close. That was close. Oh man. Oh man. Anyway, let's see, what win rate did I end up with? 59% in the end. Well, again, it's sliding win rate, so it's not taking all the battles that we just did into account. But wow, that was cool. Oh, look at 65% win rate. That's 59. I'm pretty sure that's 59. Anyway, hey guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for battling. Let's see if we can improve these streams even further. If you have any ideas, do put them into the Discord, into the stream support. Go ahead and dump them there. That's fine. And battle gems for what have been battled so far, they'll be arriving soon, or have arrived already. And gems for those who didn't get to fight, they will be arriving soon. And gems for the forms, you'll have to wait for those till tomorrow. So that's about it from me. Once again in about 2 weeks' time, if not earlier, but probably 2 weeks' time. Right. Take care, guys. See ya.